Summertime is a busy time for farmers. There's no time for elaborate meals, and today's recipe was designed and created as a result of it. So I'm going to show you how to make a Serbian salad, which is truly simple. There are only 3 ingredients, a little bit of salt and pepper and touch of olive oil. This could not be any simpler. We're going to start with onions. I'm going to use quite a bit of onions. To give you an idea about the recipe, let's suppose that you're serving a family of 4, in which case you will need 1 medium onion, about 4 medium tomatoes, and maybe half of a cucumber. We have a larger party for lunch, so I'm going with 1.5 of large onions. We're going to add the salt. And I'm using Himalayan salt, but of course you can use sea salt or regular salt. And go for taste, for your taste. And now we're going to, using our hands, we're going to kind of work the salt into onions, so the onions will start releasing their juices. This smells phenomenal, but my eyes are seriously suffering, so I will be crying on set today for sure. Okay, the next is a cucumber. And as you see, I have done a little design on the outside. You don't have to. You can go with all skin in, or you can take the skin completely. My mom used to take the skin off. And when it comes to thickness, you can go as thick as you like. I kind of prefer mine a little bit thinner. So I'm not going to mix in cucumbers yet because they're going to start releasing too much water because of the salty onions. So we'll keep the cucumbers on the top until we slice up tomatoes. And now we're going to cut a big chunks of tomato. See how nice and big they are. Of course, you can cut tomatoes any way you like. But the point of this salad was that it was made in a rush. And most of the time it was made on the way back home from farming, from spending a day on fields. So you would walk by your garden, pick up some of the tomatoes and onions and cucumbers that you would be growing in the garden at that time, and you would take as least steps as possible to put food on the table. So that's why this salad is kind of rustic and robust. All right, so I think we have enough tomatoes, and all that's left to do is to add a little bit of olive oil. And I'm a lucky girl because I have some of the best olive oil with me. Friends of mine, Dixon's, they grow olives and they make exceptionally good olive oil. So I'm gonna add a little bit of this wonderful olive oil. And again, with the oil, go per taste. Also, I'm gonna add a little bit of black pepper, but this is not mandatory for the recipe. There it goes. And all that's left to do is to just wrap it up. Just going to gently bring all this together. And so now we have our Serbian salad. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to separate some of this in a dish. Okay, and we're going to have that as a Serbian salad on the side. And then I'm going to show you how to take this salad to a next recipe, which is really simple. All we need to do is to add a little bit of peppers. Okay, this is done. Remember these beautiful peppers I picked this morning? So I'm gonna go with these homegrown peppers because they are so fragrant when you cut them. But if you don't have peppers like this, just the regular bell peppers will look just as good. Adding more colors will make dish look prettier, but whatever you have will do. You can cut them into little slices like this, or traditionally, they were cut into bigger chunks. Again, it could have been for the sake of saving time. Now we're gonna combine peppers, and all that's left to do is to add some cheese. But you don't have to add this. You can dress up your salad to your liking. We'll be adding a little bit of avocado, some pears, and these are homegrown, and we're also adding salmon. Chicken will be just as good. So we have the base, and for me personally, the only thing that's missing here is a home-baked bread and my mother's home-smoked bacon. Starting to enjoy simple recipes like this more and more. And I'm thinking about taking you to Serbia with me, to my mother's gardens. And I would like to share some of the recipes that she has taught me. If you like what we do, join our channel. Join us on the Facebook and stay tuned because we have many wonderful recipes on the way.